Hello and welcome, this is Pelorian. Today I'm going to be going over the Goodneighbor overhaul that I've been working on putting together so you can overhaul your Goodneighbor to look amazing. So this one is called Mr. Number's Goodneighbor Overhaul. This mod turns Goodneighbor into a thriving populated city instead of a lifeless den of iniquity that Todd Howard deemed it to be. Proper exterior defenses, world space corrections and fixes, changes to Goodneighbor NPCs, and a lot more. Highly compatible, all with the purpose of patching and building onto Goodneighbor, or Better Goodneighbor and Goodneighbor Expanded. So, yeah, really good stuff. It does have patches for PRP and Vanilla previs binds if you happen to use that. So, just to give you an idea, this is the entrance, if this gives you any idea of the scale of Overhaul. It is crazy. So let's go in. Right, so you greet it with this. Bunch of defenses. The guards themselves have different outfits. Somewhat tactical look sometimes. There we go, let's move a little faster. Sometimes it's just tactical, tactical stuff. Sometimes it's a little bit like combat armor type stuff. So, yeah, like a leather jacket. A lot of them have backpacks. Got this big building here, like security center, just for somewhere for them to stay. So, it's definitely cool stuff. This one here's got like a black, like drifter outfit. So, yeah, it definitely adds a very interesting and unique look to the people of Goodneighbor. I definitely like it. I will go over a little bit later after this video, and I will just show you some of the different mods that it's got patches for to be compatible, and then B, some of the mods that I suggest using with it that'll need patching. There are no patches that I know of. I might work on putting out some myself at some point, but they're not hard to patch, but they will need patched. But yeah, it's pretty cool. The only thing besides this mod that I have in here that changes Goodneighbor is basically Hancock's coat. I got one that retextured it to green instead of red, which I much prefer the look of. I think it fits better. That's just my personal opinion. The mod itself has a gray, black, brown, and green, and I tend to like the green best. So yeah, I don't know, I just think it makes him look better, but it redoes the outfits on a lot of the people here, so yeah, I'm good.
Thanks for taking care of it. Good. Now don't.
I'll even show you an overhaul for Hancock that I'm sure a lot of you, if you've been modding for a little bit, probably know about, but is, I still think, one of the best. Yep, there's Fahrenheit. So you give her a hat and a backpack. It actually looks pretty cool. But yep, so you can see security guards. And now let's go ahead and see what's going on in the world space. So a lot of this stuff, if you notice, some of it's lootable. A lot of it is, get out of my way. A lot of it is decoration. Like all this stuff. Can't loot that. Can't loot. No tickety gun. So a lot of it is just static decorations, which I think is good. There are a lot of workbenches around, but it's good because then it doesn't feel like it's got way too much stuff to loot, so it's good. But yep, so we're going up here. This is on top of those brick apartment buildings. Normally there's nothing up here. Up here we have the Renfield residence. Little area over here. You go up the stairs here. Got a little garden going on here. Little place to live here. Got Brenner residence there. If you come through here, come to the back here, and go down, you can get there going through here. There's also this hole in the wall. It has some stuff, again, more static, which is really awesome. And it goes to someplace called Jay's Fun Zone. Don't know what it is. I made the first video I made for this was like 37 minutes long, and I went through almost every single building because there's a lot in here, but I decided to cut it down a lot by just going over the basics, and then I'll let you explore, because half the fun in this game is exploring and discovering stuff. So see, Brahmin here, that's new. That's new. This is new. Yeah, that's from Better Goodneighbor. I'm going to take you in and show you Better Third Rail, which is, I'm using Better Third Rail that comes from a website or a mod page that redoes the previs binds for it, and you don't even need to download the original. You just download that. It's already fixed, which is great because it had some things that disappeared, but now it works great. It looks good. I got an audio effects mod too that adds in a better background noise to the bar. So I just think it looks much better, sounds better. Yep. So for me, it's definitely a good thing. If you're wondering about the tile and the floors that look like that tiling, that's from Spifferinos, or used to be Spiffy Skytrooper. He has the I forget if it was exactly, it was called gritty subways or something like that, but I just took the floor and the tile textures. I deleted out the wall textures for the concrete because I'm not a big fan of them, but I like the tiles and that. So yep, after he's done, but I'm not gonna wait. There is a vendor here. There's a vendor here. There's a vendor here, I believe, for chems. In here is the doctor, so you can see the doctor. There's some cooking up here. There's a chem bench over there. There's another kitchen there. They did do a bit of stuff from what I can see inside the old State House. Make it a little more expanded and nice. Like added more stuff. You got some radio station called the New Yorker, but I can never find it on my radio, so I don't know exactly on that one. Yeah, now we'll go up again. So now, yeah, we're on top. And this is really cool. Besides the outside, when you look at this from the outside, it actually shows like all the extra stuff and all this. Glitch Finder had done a mod like and had patches for Better Goodneighbor and Goodneighbor Expanded. But this one, he took it and made it custom from the outside and apparently from the inside here to match up with his mod, which is cool because, you know, this isn't really the outside world as you see it. This is a separate cell, so this is just decoration. But they did a good job here to make it look like it, which is pretty cool. Props to them for that. It looks really great. So you got another building here. Got some stuff here. Got in here. Over here. A little private place here. You come back here. You go up these steps. You go up another layer. You got, this one's pretty cool. It's got an armor workbench, a weapons workbench, a chemistry bench. It's got a couple things around. Nice place you could store some stuff if you wanted. There's this place. It's owned, and the magazine cannot be looted. So you go up here. Go through. You got Fahrenheit's house, Rufus, and Fred Allen. This is looking out the back. Oh, hey. That's some cool looking gear. That is really cool look. You know what? He might be a raider because I have Raider Overhaul 1 installed on here because I'm going to be messing around with it. And, yeah, that might be where that's from. Probably should have removed that. Oh, well. But yeah, there's this up here with the Western Protectron, and it looks like it's supposed to be a telescope. And then this house. She has some cool stuff. That's right, we go this way. Oh yeah, he's wearing the forged outfit. One of the things too I know is pretty cool about this mod is the people vary in size. So you'll have some people really skinny, some are tall, some are short, some are a little chunky. So it's actually kind of cool. Adds a nice touch. But yeah, I got this little thing up here. You just follow it across the top there. And down here you have garden apartments, warehouse apparently, and survivalist house. And then if you go up this ladder, again to show you, there's a player home you can get up here too. It's I think it's called Lookout Home, and basically when you go there, it's like a little pre-built home. You got your stuff, you can go out the back and it comes out a manhole in the financial district, or get in that way, or come in and out this way. So yeah, so you got this. I don't believe Memory Den had anything done to it. There are apartments down here. There's Crane House Apartments. And I don't know if Back Alley Rooms was there before or not. Because it's been a while since I played through Goodneighbor, so I'm not 100% sure on exactly how much this stuff is there. Hotel Rexford has some stuff added up top. So, yeah, just in general, really massive overhaul. Adds in a massive amount of stuff. A lot of more places to explore. A lot more things to see. So, I think it's pretty cool. Like I said, I'm keeping it short. I'll let you explore inside the buildings and everything, but just know it's a lot in there. Some of them feel a little more empty, but they got some people, but there are some vendors in there, so, and some loot, so they're worth exploring, looking through. Nothing really quest related or anything, but if you're one of those people like me that likes to explore and see inside of everything and just find out what's in there, this place would be amazing. And what I'm going to do after this is I'm just going to go through and record some little short things, and I'll come on and sort of show you, like, hey, this patch comes with it. If you select this in the foam mod when you install it, then this is what it'll look like, and I'll give you maybe a few video clips quickly just to kind of show you how it changes the game up and different things you can add in to make it look good. Like I said, some will need patch, some won't, but we'll go through that. So hopefully you guys are enjoying this, and yeah. You may notice here and there occasional stuttering. If you use PRP, it might not be as bad. It might depend on your system too. It is a bit intensive, but you know what? For me, it's not game breaking. It's not anything extreme, and I can deal with it because it looks amazing here. So I'll see you guys in a few. Alright, so this next one here is, well, it puts food in the Brahmin Troughs. That's pretty much it. Yeah. It's a real simple one. I'll have it linked below, like all the other ones. But basically, yeah, just put some feed in the Brahmin Troughs, and it just does a patch for that. So, if you like that kind of immersion, I find it amusing. If you like that kind of immersion, then yeah, it's a good one. And then the other one is Orphans of the Commonwealth. Adds in, there's an option in that mod to add in Goodneighbor orphans. So you got the boy here and the girl over here. So got two dirty orphans. Dirty as in their skin, but yeah, two orphans added in. So if you like that kind of stuff, then go add those. They have options in the foam mod when you install it for those. So this next part is also in the foam mods. Well, the first one here is 1950s feminine outfits. That one is not actually in the foam mod, I believe, but it's kind of recommended for some stuff. It isn't too bad. Basically just changes some of the female outfits to be more 1950s appropriate. But this one also has Grease Rat Garbs DIY punk outfit, and those are in a drifter re-outfit, so kind of re-outfits the drifters. And then we have also adding to that Femshepping's Wasteland or drifter outfits for men and women, and then they have like a merge one for that, and then Ellie's armor compendium. So yeah, it adds all those. There's separate patches for both of those. I don't know if much here has changed with like the eye thing. I want to say I think a little bit has, but more when you see the drifters and the people inside where it really changes. So we'll go take a look at them. Yeah, I think that outfit there with the short sleeve, and I think that's one of the ones from Ellie. I'm not 100%, but it looks like maybe one. So, alright, so some of these outfits, we have like this purple outfit here with the mask, the teddy bear on the back. You can tell with a lot of the outfits, it's definitely something different. If I saw the one that had light bulbs on the backpack. Must have missed that one somewhere. But yeah, basically just changes up a lot of the ones walking like there. Nah, looks like he's sitting in underwear with Daisy Duke. That's just weird. But yeah. So now you just have them, chance of them wearing random clothing like that. So that's pretty much what it is. It just gives a greater clothing variety for the people to wear, kind of weird stuff. There's the doctor. to kind of wear weird stuff because, well, like I said, in a small community full of misfits, you would expect that a lot of them would, you know, you would expect a lot of them would kind of dress weird. So it's kind of cool. I like it. I think it looks good. Alright, so in this one, I'm going to be going over a little bit of the character type mods for the NPCs, looks-wise, and some more clothing for them that aren't patched. None of these are actually patched in the mod, so these ones you would have to custom patch yourself. This first one here, starting with this character, Finn, is actually from the Synthetic Facelift series. They have a really awesome looks. Hancock is Sexy Hancock, which is, in my opinion, one of the best. I use the bearded face option and the ruddy look, and I think it makes him look more badass, more tough than the actual one before. Yeah, he has a nose, but he still looks like a ghoul. But I don't know. I think just the way they made him look, he looks more like his voice, more tough and scowly versus the original one kind of caught me as like he looks a lot softer than he is. This one, just, I don't know. To me, he looks much better. There's a reason it's popular. It's an oldie but a goodie. I mean, I love it. It's the only one I use. Yeah, you're in charge. Okay. This is Fahrenheit. Originally, Fahrenheit had a cowboy helmet on type thing, like the guards. The problem was that her hair clipped through it because it's custom hair, not vanilla. And I did a patch. Basically, the patch is really simple. Go into, it's like MN Better Goodneighbor, NM Goodneighbor, something like that. It's one of the ones near the top of your list. And basically in there you go to outfits, and right at the top it'll have Fahrenheit outfit. Look for the very top thing in the list. It'll say like mercenary hat or something. Either delete that or do a copy into override and basically remove the hat from the list. That's it. And then after that, it looks good. So if you like that look, that's a good one. There's Deacon. Deacon, well, he's not in this mod. That's right. So, but yeah, I also have diverse triggermen. Since they pull from the triggermen face pool for this, now we have options for human or ghoul for the triggermen faces. Now the thing is, though, also that apparently it doesn't affect the ones on the outside. I looked at doing a patch for that, and it kind of, I couldn't quite figure it out in the time. I'd have to learn a little bit more and dig into it, but it doesn't look like the ones on the outside because they're labeled differently. They may not pull from the same face pool as the diverse, so there might be a way to make the diverse faces to be able to be pulled by the Goodneighbor guards. But for right now, the ones on the outside are always ghoul, and the ones in here can be ghoul or human. You can see that one's a human. And that one's human. I have seen a ghoul here though, so I know they're around. Last time I was walking through, I saw like 2 ghouls and 2 humans. But yeah, so definitely with that, with the synthetic facelifts, we'll go take a look at some of the other faces real quick. And then the other one I added, we haven't really seen it yet, but I'll be kind of showing it to you guys, it's the Look at Me Triggerman Redux he did. It uses the retro fashion overhaul, which adds in like 1950s, 1940s type mafia clothing. But yeah, so that synthetic facelift, don't mind the uneven skin there. It's the face. It's a good looking face. I don't know what's up with the black around the lips, but might be the makeup. Dr. Amari looks good. Yeah, retro fashion, you'll probably see more of that over in the hotel, because anybody, I think maybe the trigger men, yeah, the trigger men wear them. You have an option for some of the people in Goodneighbor, but I believe when you run across actual trigger men, like fighting them, you see them in the suit and stuff. I believe Claire Hutchins there is in a suit. But yeah, that's synthetic facelift friend Alan. She's synthetic facelift. So is the the hotel worker. I mean, good looking faces, not like overly like Rufus too. Sometimes they go too overboard with the looks on the women and make them look like bottle Barbies and all this stuff, and like I don't like that. These ones look a little more grounded but still really nice. And yeah, see their outfits, they have nice suits. That kind of stuff is they're done with synthetic facelifts, so they look different too. And then also their suits, you know, is that outfit, so they look good. Yeah, see, there's a ghoul. Okay, so there's a ghoul. There's a human, so. But, yep, so there's another way. But, yeah, and if you're using the retro fashion overhaul, you might have to patch a few things with it because there's some stats that might change. I'm not sure 100% of that, but I know that if you use the synthetic facelift, that you will have to patch it because they're going to be wearing the vanilla clothes. So if you want them to wear the proper clothes, you have to patch it so that they wear the clothes from here, or even wearing a lot of the clothes, I think, from like the mod, this mod. But it's not difficult. You just go in, check for conflicts, carry over. So alright guys, hope you enjoyed this little overhaul peek at Goodneighbor. If you want something that's a little more lightweight, I would say maybe look at Goodneighbor Expanded, which also has a patch for better Goodneighbor, but it's pretty close to this. But I like this, that it has a lot more options with clothing and stuff. It definitely is, in my opinion, the best overhaul for the Goodneighbor area and better third rail and that. So I would definitely take a look at it for sure. And yeah, I noticed Nexus has been picking up a little bit of mods, so I'll see when I can get to Diamond City. I still got a few more mods. I'm messing around with that, but I hope to have one out in the near future with a good handful of mods to really expand Diamond City a lot more. So when I get some time, I'll go ahead and get these overhaul videos out for you guys so you can kind of get an idea of what's possible, and trying to make them as compatible with PRP and stuff to not conflict the game. So, but on that note, guys, be safe, take care. And this is Pelorian checking out. Until next time.